Hey guys, what is up today? This is Dalsu with Dalsu Plays, back with some more Banished and No Anasalia, and I think we've got our food situation finally kind of sorted out. We built some broccoli fields, we got some cows ready to be slaughtered, and this huge cornfield over here. So no more troubles for us. We're up at 20,000, and it's all just a matter of expandifying and expandificating out into the goal number, which is 1,000. We're not that far away. I don't know how many more videos it's going to take, but we're getting all the way there, and I might even just start a new game after I get there. I'm having so much damn fun. I love this game. I absolutely love it. I mean, it just suits me. So, speaking of having lots of food to throw around, why don't we go ahead with more housing, since we have the space. We're not quite ready for our secondary village yet, which we're planning on building, because the laborers are taking forever to get all that stuff taken out. So let's do town abodes for now. I think we actually, just to check real quickly, we had upgraded all these, didn't we? Yeah, we made them all. Or actually, still upgrading? No. Can we squeeze another one in there? Not that, definitely. Yeah, no? I guess not. Alright, so all we need to do is just come over here. We'll do 2 on each side for now. Looks like they're not quite right. Let's see if we can fix that. Can you cancel? Yeah, okay. Let's try that again this time with a little more attention to detail, please. Yeah, much better. So that'll give us some new little babies. I'd probably bulldoze this mountain at some point, but I probably won't. It's nice to have some contours and stuff. You don't want everything to just be completely flat. That'd be a little bit boring, you know. Kind of like Kansas. Sorry if there's anyone out there who's from Kansas. I've never actually been to Kansas. I've known lots of nice people from Kansas. But it's just kind of stereotyped as being a little bit flat and boring. But then so is life. Sorry for depressing you, but... Alright, do we want... I don't know. We don't have enough farmers to build another field. We'll probably save the field building until we cross the river. Which we can almost start doing now, actually. We're going to want to build a market probably first. I tell you, let's wait until some of that's been gotten. Let's crank up the speed here for a minute. It may cause us to have a little bit of lag, but where is everybody, man? They're probably helping out with the harvest, huh? What are you doing? You're working all the way over there, huh? I don't believe you. There's not even harvesting going on. It's just planting. Okay. No wonder. I mean, they got to go all the way over here to get food and then come back. So it's like by the time they get over here, they're already hungry and headed back the other direction. There's a guy. Come on, chop chop. Literally. Yeah, okay. Well, it's going to take a long time. I might as well just focus on other things because it's going to take a while, unfortunately. So are we set on food for the time being, or what? I mean, we built so many damn fields. Really, one of the biggest problems I'm still having is with logs, because I have built so many foresters, and I still seem unable to have a positive flow of the logs. And that creates problems with firewood. I think the main problem with the firewood is that we don't have enough firewood creators, and also we have tons that's sitting in our markets right now. But also, I mean, if we were to build more creators, we would run out of logs really shortly, so that's not an ideal solution whatsoever. These are so poorly optimized. That's my fault. 6 logs in the previous season. Are you fucking kidding me? Is it because the trees have to grow, or is it just really that horribly... See, you're actually doing a good job. Why is this one only doing a good job? He's got the tower. Maybe that's why he's doing a half-assed job. I really don't know. Couldn't tell you. Maybe it takes a while. It's going to take a while for them to grow, I guess. That makes sense. But even he's producing. Okay, well. What about you, sir? You know, I think if given enough time, these guys will start to do their damn jobs. Like, eventually. Alright, we're getting some new kiddos being born. That's great. I'm going to get some new laborers soon. Have to keep an eye on everything, make sure it all goes well. Never get this damn glassworks. I never get enough sand. We've got several buildings that have just never quite functioned right. I'd love to get this ship and wharf building. But I think to get that, I need what I need. I need a hull builder thing. I doubt that that's what it's called. Let's see. It's going to be under smithing and crafting, I bet. And yeah, it's going to be a shipyard. That would be a nice thing to have. Can we do it like here? Well, how is it supposed to go? What does the... Oh, there we go. That was easy. All right, so we'll just connect that up to our road network. This way, got a bit of a bump there. Should we flatten this? I believe we should. Let's try it. Come down here, gonna flatten you out. Yeah, there we go. No, you don't want to do that? There we go. Let's try it again. We're getting a little crazy on the elevation here, going a little crazy with this tool. But I like it. I like things to be flat so I can use the space. I know that that's not ideal, but... See, sometimes it just decides not to work. I think it's because I went over the hill, and the hill stops right there. I think. That's just my best guess. I don't really know. So let's remove those ugly lines. Ah, man, this just looks weird, doesn't it? I mean, you gotta kind of... There we go. What about you? Okay. What about you? No? That's as far as you're going to go, huh? There we go. Alright, that's more or less, I mean, it looks kind of natural, I guess. Alright, good. Sorry about that. Just going to check my recording software. Always got to check that. I'm paranoid about it. Again, with the low amount of food, huh? Harvest is just starting, though, so... We'll see how it goes. We may need to go ahead and slap down another field. But mostly we just need this area cleared. So what are you guys doing? I don't see very many people over there working. There are some, though. We're getting a lot of new laborers pretty quick, so shouldn't be a problem. We'll move our builders up to 10. And it looks like they'll have this done before too long. We do have the lumber, thank God. And do we still have like this building over here working? The joiner is still working. Why don't we shut him down so he's not using up our logs? And why don't we shut this guy down too? Because like we really don't need all that shit right now. And we'll just like keep it in mind for later when we need those things. And this too, really. Is it shut? It is shut down, okay. This one's not though. This is making our firewood, okay. Got you on clay, we've got you on sand. That's as it should be, I believe. Up to 17 food, okay. Feeling more secure with that. For sure. And probably could use another couple fields fairly soon. Maybe another 10 population or something like that. Who doesn't have a job? You're supposed to be, you're supposed to be a joiner, of course. Get rid of you. You're fired. And you are a packer. You're fired. All right, good deal. We got those guys back in the labor force. Not that they'll actually do anything, probably. You know what we should probably do to make this clearing go faster is put a stockpile over here. But I'd like to be able to lay out everything and design everything with a clear slate. Still, that might be asking too much. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. So slow. I guess I can't blame them that much. It's a long way to travel. I could just go ahead and put a stockpile down, but maybe a temporary one. No, I want it to be perfect. That's the instinct that I have to fight against here. Let's see. Well, you might as well just shut yourself down if you're not going to do anything. You, I want to stay open. I mean, you can't get enough plums. Is that what's going on? You also, you're a major annoyance. I think what I need there is another dairy, probably. Yeah, why don't we build another dairy? This one's here. Seems to be producing stuff. Let's see, current season, you made 72 butter, 36 cream, 36 cheese. Well, you don't even have any milk right now, so... But we'll go ahead and do another one, why not? We can afford to kind of throw our weight around a little bit, so... Food refining plus dairy. Why don't we do 2? Hey, live a little. YOLO, what they say, right? That's what the kids say. Except that's going to put us out some damn logs. Which is the one thing we never have enough of course. Why don't you cancel your job too? It's just like canceling all these people's jobs. Now I'm going to have to go through and make sure that I fire them. I could do this through the buildings though, right? Like I just go bam, bam. And then those guys, yeah, okay, back in the labor pool. Now I still want one glassworks working. Because it's actually making glass. It's actually doing something useful. But a lot of that stuff is really, I don't use that many joists. I don't use that many, you know, glasswares or whatever. So I'm not, you know, too upset about having to cancel those. Okay, what's going on here? So you need lumber plus rope plus linen. We have that. Good deal. So we'll just hire one of these guys to work on that. Why don't we hire 2? So maybe they'll actually get it done faster. You've got lots of good stuff, but I just can't afford it. I can't afford it without some logs. Pretty good on food, pretty damn good. But we're wanting to keep an eye on it this time because it, you know, it's gone up a lot. But still there are trends. It may be a little bit less than last year because of new births. In which case you want to try to, you know, make sure that you do something about that. Man, it looks like our harvests, it looks like we're very dependent on those seasonal things, which I don't like that. I'd like to be able to, you know, have something that lasts all year round, produces food all year round, but I'm not quite sure. And I've got hunting cabins, I've got, you know, I've got all that stuff, but alright, so we need an extra worker. Is that all we need? And 2 extra workers. Great. Got those dairies built damn fast. So hopefully that's going to give us, you know, enough to keep this bakery in business. Where's the bakery? I lost it. Where is it, damn it? It was somewhere around here. Yeah. Anyway, there's a bakery around here somewhere. Ah, there it is. Okay. Yeah, I just can't get enough butter, really. I guess I could try it with cheese. But I don't know that we're going to be able to produce more cheese. Let's try that. I assume as you go down there, better or more pleasing to people. I don't really know, though, for sure. It'd be lovely if we could have enough alcohol to keep ourselves supplied, but we habitually do not. And that's probably because we just have a lack of plums. So we're going to want to probably do another plum orchard. Because no matter what we do, we can't seem to get enough. So how's this shipyard going? Pretty good. So let's see if we can... Some interesting things here I haven't actually built as well. Yeah, so there's some other things. There's some other things to be built for sure. But I'm going to want to go ahead and see if I can get this, what's it called? Ship and wharf. So that's going to be probably under raw food production, eh? Yeah, ship and wharf. Alright, how's this going to work? We probably want to place this on the lake somewhere, don't we? I believe if we have any real estate that we should do that. So I guess it goes like this would make more sense. Boom. Alright, so that's going to cut into our forester a little bit, isn't it? Yeah, but no, not much. So they'll get that done, and we'll finally have the ability to get whale blubber, which we can use to make the oil that extends this quarry if we wanted to. Although we have so much stone, doesn't really make sense to do that. Just kind of like to have everything so that I can get access to any resource I want immediately. How about throwing down a few more houses? Do 4. And we'll try to offset that with a nice plum field. We could do a dense orchard. And where should it go? That's the question. Probably here would be nice. It's not going to let me do that. Let's see. That's going to restrict my space. Could do one here. But I'd like it to be quite big. Really? Well, I don't have really any great spaces to do this, so I'll just do it here. There we go. So that should not only give us food, but enough plums to actually make the wine consistently, which we've kind of consistently failed to do. We will just build a couple stone roads. Probably not even go the whole way with them. Just up a little bit. Alright, so we're pretty good on stored food for the moment, and the harvest is coming up, so seems like things are getting better. Really, you don't have enough olives, even though you have 111. You can't make any olive oil. Isn't that interesting? Well, you're about to have some whale blubber, buddy, so just hold tight. Well, that hasn't gotten any work done to it. We have bricks, we have building supplies, don't we? We may not. Let's see. I think we have building supplies. We may not. Let's see, building supplies. We have 8. It's not really enough though, is it? How about bricks? Yeah, we got tons of bricks. Let's see about getting a few more building supplies. Brick plus glass plus lumber ought to do the trick. Turn you back on, give you a worker. Go to town. How about you? You producing? Well, you produced 1. Amazing. May take a while to get this. In the meantime, how's my clearing project going? Quite slowly. But they're getting it. They're getting it. They're just a little slow, God bless them. Little bit slow. Poor guys. How's my orchard? So that's going to require some more farmers, which I don't really have enough. Wow. It's the first time I've ran out of workers in a while. That's okay. More will be along directly. We got 59 students. We probably should get another school at some point. I can't believe both churches are full. Yeah, I can believe it. Who's not working now? You are a shipwright. And why aren't you working? Is it because I told the game to make an extra shipwright and then okay, this is weird. I do like this, now we got 2 out of 2. Good deal. I still don't know like how the efficiency works. Like if you put a lot more workers in, does it screw things up? You're not as efficient. What's the deal? Get back to me. My banished advisors out there in cyberspace on the YouTubes. Get back to me on that. Alright, so we're going to have more plums. Hopefully we're going to have a steady supply of hooch. That's all I really want. I just want to get drunk at the inn and garden, but damn workers don't produce enough. Well, we got some mead right now, so that's nice. That'll keep people kind of happy. We could also do tobacco. Probably should do tobacco. Looks like we're finally getting kind of good in logs. Imagine that. And we're okay on food. It looks like the harvest should be happening soon, if I'm not mistaken. It's already happening for some plants. Giving us lots of peas to eat. I thought my labor pool would grow a little bit faster than it is, but that's okay, I guess. How are we doing on this thing over here? 8 out of 10 building supplies. Not bad, because that's all we had, so we'll have to make a few more things. That's fine. Having a little bit of death right now. Death in the family. Probably should throw down a few more houses here soon. Let's check what our food is like right now. I mean, relatively. So we've had a little bit of a decrease in our overall food since last year. But I think the plums would offset that, I would think. Of course, the plums are going to take a while to get ready. So I don't know, maybe Hunter's Lodge? Hunter's Lodge or Gatherer's Hut down here. Why don't we do that up here? We've got all this space and all it's doing is chopping trees. So how about a Gatherer's Hut? 2 Gatherer's Huts, please. And another Hunter's Lodge. Like right smack in the middle. Actually, we'll put it a little farther north. It's not letting me do it. It's got to be in the forest. Okay. That makes sense, I suppose. I want more steady sources of food. That's what I want. Speaking of, I had built these like stupid little duck blinds. How are you guys doing? 400 a season. Is that the case for all of you? Okay. 400 a season is like enough to feed, what, like 2 people? This one's produced the same. Alright, well. Food is seeming pretty healthy at the moment. How are we doing now? Let's see. 10 out of 10 building supplies. Just waiting on the whole components to get did. Come on now. What are we doing over here? I don't see a single person. I guess my laborers are busy with stuff, you know. It's getting cold, so he's finding a tool. Well, just look in the mirror, buddy. This plum orchard is going to take a while. I think it'll take us a year or 2 before they grow, so that's not going to offset the population growth we've just recently had. And keep consulting this. Actually, last year's harvest left us in just about the same position. And it seems like we hit... Oh, it just changed. Seems like our trough was a lot lower than it was last year. So I think we feel pretty safe. But we continue to build anyway. Especially if we could get like a string of laborers here pretty soon. Would be great. Herbalist. Okay. Somebody's cold. Alright, well, let me check my hunting lodges and such. Did they actually... Looks like they're getting started. I'm not going to have enough laborers to support them all right now. I'm kind of anticipating a bit of growth soon, considering... How are we doing in terms of schoolyards? I know I had upgraded this one. I can actually upgrade it again to a farmer's college. Anyway, I don't think I'm going to run out of schools. I could probably use another chapel. I probably could use another graveyard, but I'd like to save that stuff for my new secondary city if and when those people do the damn clearing. Yeah, well, our graveyards are full, so we could possibly have some unhappiness if they don't, you know, sort of empty out as they do. Long winter here, long winter. With no new laborers in a while. Just a lot of children being born. So this is just going to take forever, isn't it? And it's so far away, it's no wonder that it takes so long. As soon as they chop a tree, they got to come all the way back for food or shelter. Need to give them cocaine. I mean, if you give them some cocaine, they won't have to eat or sleep, and then they can just work over there the whole time and finally get my shit done. But there's no cocaine crop in Banished. This is a PG game, more or less. I mean, do people die in PG movies? I remember Bambi's mother died. Anyway, let's get back on focus here. We haven't actually gotten any of these buildings done. Not surprising with only 5 builders, half of which are idling for whatever weird reason. I don't know why they do that. Still haven't figured that out. It just gets more annoying over time. Now we have one guy actually doing his job. No, he's a forester. He's not even doing it. But he may be removing the trees that are there. So at least there's that. Alright, winter's over. Food is good. Growth is not. More deaths than we are having births, or at least maturations. Okay. I guess the thing to do is throw down a few more houses. Just to make sure we don't have any spikes in the population. Sooner or later that plum orchard will kick in and then we'll have extra food. Still hasn't produced anything. Why would you produce cabbage? That's a bit weird. I like the look of my little village. It's nice to kind of reflect on how far we've come. I've been playing for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. I've never actually been this far in the game before, so it's a sense of pride. It doesn't equal real world accomplishments, but it's a sense of pride nonetheless. So, did this building ever get done? Where is it? Well, we still have 7 out of 10 hull components. That's not bad. Finally getting some laborers. The forest has grown up nice and thick. Are you builders just still dicking around, or? No, they actually work when you build stuff. When you build stuff close by, they're like, "All right, I guess I'll do it. It's next door to my house." When you build stuff far away, they're just like, "Man, fuck that." Which is silly. Come on, do your job. All right, game. I could really use some more laborers here. I've been doing like I should and consciously building houses season by season, so you should reward me. And I'm sure it's right around the corner. Looks like, according to this, our crop was a little bit less than last year's, which is not surprising. Could probably use another farm or two when we get the laborers. Of course, what I really need is my laborers to come over here so I can start my little secondary village. Which is what I'm planning on doing, but it probably won't happen in this video. It'll probably happen in the next video. Well, I've got a few people over there working. I know a stockpile is what they want, but see, she's got to walk all the way back with her shit. Why do you have linen? I don't understand that. Why is your clothing type ragged? That is weird. Let's see. Let's take a look at our clothing maker, our clothier. He's making full coats, which is pretty nice. Cloth plus feather would be the nicest, right? Let's do that. we have plenty of both, don't we? So just do the best thing you can do. I don't know why anybody's clothing would be raggedy in this town. It's with all the deaths, man. Jesus. Jesus. I guess it's just one of those death waves. I mean, that could conceivably be from 40 years ago before I had learned my lesson about steady house building practices. Anyway, we haven't quite gotten as much done this episode as I would have liked. Did our ship place finish? Where are we here? I'm gonna like turned around. Yeah, okay. No, it was up here. Okay. Still waiting on hull components, it seems. How about these buildings up here? Nothing. That's ridiculous. This one's had something done to it, but no actual work. You know, it's probably because we don't have enough laborers to actually bring the shit there. Because people keep dying, and we haven't like hit our growth spurt yet. We should soon, really. I mean, look at this. We have 68 students. We're primed, man. We're primed and ready to go. Except we're a little low on food right now. Let's check it out. Yeah, we're getting a little low. You can see, like, compare it to last year, we were a little bit lower than before. But we're headed back up now. We got our harvest going on. This is quite handy, really. Yeah, see, we're substantially lower than we were at this time last year, so. But our dense orchard, well, it still needs another year, doesn't it? So we may be in a little slight bit of trouble. We just don't have the laborers to build another farm, really. And yet, we need more food. So I'm going to go ahead and end the video there. Next episode, we're going to try to solve this dilemma. Thanks for watching. This has been Dalsu with Dalsu Plays. I'll see you guys next time.